guys, my name is Morgan and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be doing the tattoo tag, which is just a set of questions I found regarding tattoos online, so I just figured I would go ahead and do that. So let's get into the video. So the first question is, how many tattoos do you have? I think I have 6, but as I've done before, let me just double count. Yeah, I have 6. Technically, I have a couple more appointments scheduled, so as of right now, I think I have 3 more appointments, so I will have at least 9 for what I have scheduled right now. The next question is, what is your favorite tattoo? Honestly, I love all of them. Like this little section of my arm, of course I'm wearing a long sleeve, so you can't even see it. Let me just do this. But I have Bye Buddy, Hope You Find Your Dad. I have The Grinch. I got lipsticks. I love makeup. This is Ed Sheeran. And then I also have, kind of hard to show, but this butterfly, This Is Enough. And then I have another tattoo that it's kind of hard to show on camera, but it's like right here. It's florals. You can kind of see some of it peeking out there. But if I had to pick, I guess, a favorite tattoo, it's either my butterfly that I have here or this one. Because I just think they're beautiful, honestly. Like these ones are my favorites because of what they are and like things like that, but like these are just really pretty and I love them. So is that cheating if I have more than one favorite tattoo? Maybe, but I don't care. It's my rules, my video. Then the next question is, how old were you when you got your first tattoo? My first tattoo is this one, the math symbols for Ed Sheeran, and I got that one. When did I get that one? I think it was a day before my 21st birthday, so I was 20. And now I am 22. And I don't plan on stopping. The next question is, what do your parents think? I don't know. I don't think my mom really likes them and she doesn't really like me talking about them and all that, but like, whatever. Another question is, did you always have a love for tattoos? I don't know. I feel like I always wanted one, you know, and I always had the idea of doing a Sheeran, or like, I even had it like an idea to get one behind my ear, like once I finish, well, I was gonna be a vet, but now I'm gonna be a vet tech. That's a whole thing, but I was gonna get like some sort of animal tattoo behind my ear after I graduated. So I always wanted at least one, I guess. But you know, when I was turning like 21, I was like, no, I'm gonna actually do it. You know, I'm gonna get my first tattoo. And then from there, I was like, I want more. But it took me like forever to finally schedule my next one. Like my first appointment for my first one ever was in July. And then my next one I didn't get until March of the following year. So it took me a little bit to actually schedule it because it just seemed like, I know people are gonna probably laugh at me because I don't have that many tattoos to begin with, but especially when you like first start, it's like every tattoo takes like forever to decide because it's gonna be on you forever. But I am starting to understand, like, the more that you get, the less like pre-planning that you do. And I don't know if it's because you don't care as much for some reason. Like, it doesn't seem as big of a deal if you've already done it, but especially my first, I was like freaking out. But once I got the first one, I was like, oh, I want more. And so now I'm like, I think about them, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better about not taking 6 months to make up my mind on something. Like, I know off the bat if I want it or not, or if I have to work out kinks or things like that, but it's not like, oh, do I want this? It's like, yes, I want this, but how do I actually like want it, you know? So to answer the question, I guess, since I'm just going all over the place, I don't feel like I had a true love. I had an interest, but now that I got it, I'm getting a lot more into it and I love it. Like I discovered my love, if that makes sense. The next question was, what was your inspiration? I don't really know what that question's asking me. Like, I don't have an inspiration like I do now. Like, I could not name them. Maybe I'll edit it and put it on the screen right now. but I have a few people on Instagram that I follow, and I watch Triacle Tats, I think is how you say it. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what that word means. But she's like inspiration now, but I didn't discover her until after I've gotten tattoos. So I don't know, but she's definitely my inspiration for like when I want to get hand tattoos in the future. Like I have one picture on her Instagram. I will probably put it on the screen here. That's like my inspiration. Like I literally want my hand to like look like that. Not exactly, obviously, but like a flower. And then I want to get little like hand tattoos like that. So she's my inspiration now. But otherwise, I didn't have one before. So I hope that answers the question. I don't really know what it was referring to, but that's my answer. The next question is, are you planning on getting any more? And I'm sure if you have seen any videos I have, plus with me talking earlier, the answer is yes. I not only have a few appointments scheduled, but I have tons of ideas right now, and my artist that I go to normally doesn't have his books open until I think it's November 10th. So I have decided on collecting my ideas, and November 10th comes around, he's getting bombarded by me. Like I am sending him all of my ideas. Because I'm not waiting. I don't care. Like, I'm doing it. I'm probably gonna get crap from people talking about how I'm like doing it. I get so many at once. I'm like, what the heck? I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm not gonna like wait 6 months between each one because somebody's telling me that I feel like I should wait. No. I'll probably schedule them like a month apart just so for convenience purposes that I'm not healing multiple parts of my body at the same time, you know? But yeah, November 10th comes along, I'm sending him literally every single idea I ever had, and I'm gonna be like, can you do all of this for me? Thank you. Like, he just got a house, and I had a joke in my head where I was like, I single-handedly paid for that house. I know I didn't. Like, I know that. But with the amount of appointments that I am gonna set up, like, I'm paying his mortgage, apparently. The next question is, what was my most painful tattoo? And it would be this one, specifically like this area. Oh, that was a lot. But that's one of those tattoos where it's like, well, if I can do that, I guess I can do this, right? And then that's where you start going down like the slippery slope of like, what else can I do? That's what I'm doing right now, honestly. I'm getting like all the painful placements. I feel like I'm like, I want to get my elbows and my knees done. Like, why do I want to do that? I don't know, but I want to. And then from there, it can be extra fun because I can just fill in the rest of them. It won't even really hurt as much. So it's great. And I feel like too, knees and elbows and stuff like that, like those are parts of the body that like, I don't know, you build around. So I feel like if I start with like the joints basically, and I can build around that. I've said it before, but I'm trying to like build on top of everything so it kind of all connects in the end. Like I know it's not gonna make sense obviously because I have a lot of random assortments. Like I don't have a theme going, but I want it to all fit in together nicely. Like that's why I got like this lipstick. I got it like right there. Yeah, I want them to all interconnect. The next question is, do you regret any of your tattoos? And no, I do not. I don't know if that's a thing that people actually do regret them. But a thing that I've learned and like kind of thought about and it helps me with it is like you shouldn't have a fear of regretting them, because even if you do like grow out of anything, like for example, like if I stopped liking Ed Sheeran somehow, even though I've liked him for like 10 years or more now, like you can still have that tattoo on you. You don't have to hate it. You can just accept like that it was a part of your life that is now on you. Like it's like scrapbooking. Like you are a scrapbook, so like it's on you now. Like that's a part of your life. Like even if I didn't like Ed Sheeran anymore, like that was a major part of my life because I loved him so much and he's my first concert and just everything like that. And you know, you don't have to hate it just because you don't like it anymore. I know that sounds kind of like counterintuitive, but that's just something my take on I like regretting tattoos. But no, I don't regret any of mine. And the next question was, what was your least painful tattoo? I'm trying to decide between them because this one didn't really hurt and then this one didn't hurt either. So I think I'll say this one just because even like being my first tattoo, I was expecting it to hurt, but I didn't know what to expect because I never had one before. So this one, when he was doing it, like it was like vibrations. And when he was coming at me too, he's like, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think so." And then when we started, I was just like, "Oh." Like, okay. So yeah, I guess I would say this one. Even though it did sting a little bit like over here, but like it still was like nothing. I was just, oh, okay. And it also took like 20 minutes, so that kind of helps too. The next question is, what did you use to heal them? Now, my first one, he told me to use Aquaphor, and I tried that, and I was breaking out very badly and all red, and I was like freaking out because I was like, am I having a reaction to, because I never had a tattoo before, so I was like, oh my god, maybe I'm somehow allergic to tattoo ink, even though I've heard that that's not very common, but I was still freaking out. Then I switched over, I don't even know what I was doing. Like A&D ointment? I don't know what I was doing, but whatever. And then I think for this one, the butterfly, they gave me, it's Toad and Turnip aftercare, and I can put a link to it down below. They have a Etsy shop. They're located in Michigan, and I believe it's a queer-owned one, if I'm not mistaken. I will correct myself if I'm wrong. But they make like an aftercare, it's like homemade, and they started giving me samples of it at the tattoo place, and that stuff, I really like that stuff. So that's what I've been using, and I ended up buying myself a bigger tin of it. So I have it on hand, but I really do love that stuff, and it's like, does not irritate my skin, and it's just really nice. And I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't have a scent, but it's not like an ointment smell or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like a natural, like, doesn't have a scent smell. Like, it does still smell good, even though it's not intentionally scented, if that makes any sense. And the last question is actually best aftercare, which I kind of answered in the previous question. I used Toad and Turnip's Tattoo Healing Balm, or whatever it's called. Again, I popped up a picture and linked it down below. Alright, so that is the tattoo tag. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you wanted to make your own video or even just comment your answers down below, that would be perfect. And I know I only have 6 tattoos, but I'm kind of interested to see like if my answers would change when I end up getting like a ton more, because I do plan on slowly like building up a collection of them, and I would like to be covered at some point. But I need more ideas, which obviously I don't think that's going to be ending anytime soon. This is just going to be an ongoing process. So maybe in the future when I have a ton more, I can come back and revisit this video and do another one, or like react to this one. That'd be kind of fun to give myself future me ideas. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.